Now, the International Olympic Committee has been forced to grant the Queensland government a one-year extension beyond its usual 7-year deadline for the in-principle sports program to be agreed upon because, politicians continue to bicker over the venue plans for the 2032 Games in Brisbane. The delay has been blamed on, Adam, nearly 4 years of political procrastination by Labor premiers Stephen Miles and Anastasia Palaszczuk. And it's been labelled as embarrassing for Brisbane and for Australia. But really, do we care what the IOC think?
Well, look, they've had 1,200 days up there, I understand, to work out this plan. That's a long time. And I think it's just a plan they want. It's not actually the facilities. It's just a plan. 1,200 days, that is a lot. I think it is embarrassing for Australia that the deadlines had to be tweaked. I mean, they still have a lot of time. What is it, 6 years or something, 7 years or something like that. But we've just had the embarrassment of the Commonwealth Games being axed in this city here in Melbourne, so we don't want to see that again. Look, they just have to pull their finger out. That's the bottom line. And
in good news for Victorian taxpayers, axing those games, I think, still cost us about $500 million. And we're paying for, is it Scotland to hold the games? So we're paying for them.
Well, we've got 160 billion of debt here, so that's nothing.
So, I don't know how they can hold it for a few $100 million, but it was going to cost billions to hold it here. So that's never been adequately explained. Now, I do love Housing Minister Claire O'Neill's Instagram work. She is prolific. I don't know how she has time to look at her portfolio because she is just churning out video after video on TikTok, on Instagram. It's all over the place. And this next one is brief, but it amounts to essentially buying the votes of young people or anyone who's got a HECS debt.
Hey guys, important message. Don't forget that if Labor wins the election on the 1st of June, 20% of your HECS debt is going to disappear like that.
There you go. She's doing videos in the car now. The last one I showed earlier in the week, she was in the laundry. I don't know, she had a cameraman in the cupboard or she had some sort of tripod set up. Very, very creative work. But there you go. Big discount off your HECS debt, which obviously the taxpayer is not going to get the money that you were supposed to pay. So this is reminiscent of what the Democrats were doing in the US.
It's straight out of Joe Biden's playbook, and obviously that did not work. I mean, the first point from a political point of view is these people are going to vote Labor anyway, or Greens, so I don't even know why they're trying to bribe them politically. But it's also terrible policy. I mean, we know study after study shows that people go to university, earn way more than everyone else, and so why should they be subsidised through the tax system by everyone else?
Yeah.
I mean, the fees are already subsidised. They're already low, and frankly, my personal view is we have too many people at university. The fees should be higher so we get fewer going.
Well, yeah, we have so many junk degrees. This is the thing. There used to be a time where you'd go to university and whatever course you did helped you get a better job, and there was some method to it all. Now you're getting these junk degrees, a lot of the arts degrees, not just arts, and you have a student saddled with debt, sold false hope. The taxpayer picks up a huge bill, and
they've been brainwashed to boot.
and they come out with green hair and just very nutty ideas. But the Liberals are also joining in on the social media campaigning. Let's have a look at what they came up with. This is Dr. Katie Allen, the Liberal candidate for Chisholm in Victoria.
I want to electrify the Ashburton pool. Now, that doesn't mean electrify the pool, it means electrify the gas pump. And that's because locals have told me they want action on climate change. They want a clean energy transition. And if we do electrification of the gas pumps that heat the pools here at Ashburton, that will help bring down about 600 tonnes of emission each and every year. What's not to like about that? It's about a clean energy transition.
I don't even know what to say. I mean, at least Claire O'Neill's ad is probably going to get a few votes. It's going to speak to people who personally care about that. We're going to change the heating of the pool from gas to electricity.
It's crazy.
People in the community are in uproar about it. I don't think anyone in the community has brought this up. I think a few activists who seem to have the ear of Liberal politicians have brought this up, but I know that area well, and I would be shocked if it's even a top 30 issue for the locals.
Well, I just hope she reads the comments under the Instagram post, because as you can say, most people are saying, what on earth are you doing? But I mean, the The particular swap she's suggesting is a microcosm of the whole economy and just how absurdly expensive it is to be swapping out gas for electricity in these large infrastructure units. I mean, it costs an absolute fortune.
Yes.
And that's even if it's achievable. And it's not going to make any difference to the climate whatsoever. And Australia is on track to fail in its targets, its 2030 targets. So it's all just totally pointless virtue signalling.
Pointless virtue signalling. We've got a perfectly well-functioning gas system heating the pool, and we're going to rip it out to replace it with electricity when this state is sitting on hundreds of years of gas reserves, it's estimated. So, yeah,
It's
nutty
crazy stuff.
stuff, but that's the Liberals for you sometimes in this state. Adam Creighton, thank you for your time.